made it home after an incredible weekend in the US of A. I thought I'd do a bit of a reflection video on how I felt the weekend went, the competition. The American Cup for me was an incredible experience. Getting an opportunity to compete in front of 12,000 people in that big arena in America with that lineup of gymnasts, you know, it was fantastic. And the experience I gained from it was very positive and exciting moving forward. In terms of my performance, I felt I can take tons and tons of positives out. I did make some, you know, mistakes that I was a bit upset about. You know, it's never nice making mistakes. Got off to a bit of a stinking start. You know, I really rushed my floor routine and didn't go to plan, and then unfortunately went straight to pommel and made a bit of a silly error, just slipped off. So didn't get off to a great start, and then was on the back foot then. But you know, as I said, I went there with brand new routines, really exciting sort of prospect now. You know, I'm doing very high star values, which is exciting, and it's the time to be doing it. You know, in this big year coming up for Rio, and the experience I gained from this week is massive. And the main thing is, you know, I loved every second. I was smiling the whole way through it and enjoying the experience. My mindset towards making mistakes in competition, and I never see it as failure. You know, I think it's never failure to me. I've got to have the mindset of it just being an experience, an experimental learning curve. You know, you're learning from those mistakes, and you know, because it's going to happen. But like, failure is the word that's very negative, and like you want to just give up. I failed, and I don't think that's the way to look at it. Each mistake you make in competitions, you can learn from it, you know, and I believe the biggest successes come from the biggest failures. You have to make mistakes in order to succeed. Posted a score of 84, you know, and I'm used to World Championships posting 88, high 80s. So, you know, I'm not saying I don't get disappointed, because every gymnast, you know, when they make mistakes and it doesn't go to plan, and I think because you know what you're capable of, it's upsetting. But picking the positives out and really learning from that experience and learning from the mistake, how can I do it differently next time? That's kind of the mindset I go towards. But overall, the weekend, like I say, it was incredible. I was really happy with P-bars especially. Posted my 7-star value on there, which is big bucks. Had a great time after post competition. I've never been to New York City, and we did the full lot. You know, I got to see Times Square, Empire State, Ground Zero, Madison Square Garden, Central Park. A full lot. I took some incredible Snapchats. If you want to see the full routines, USA Gymnastics have got all the routines on there from the weekend. Yeah, I've gained a bit of experience under my belt with these new routines, and that was what it's about. You know, me and my coach like to look at it as getting it in the bank, getting numbers in the bank. So that's what it's about now, getting consistent. Yeah, but I really enjoyed it. Which is, you know, if you're not enjoying it, then what's the point? Give this video a like and share, and you know, it helps the channel grow. And you know, if your mindset's very negative on making mistakes and failing, and you're kind of down, and trying to adopt my mindset. I'm really looking forward to upcoming competitions. The British Championships is in April. Very exciting in the Liverpool Echo Arena. Make sure you get your tickets and come and watch. Finally, want to say just a huge thank you to all your support, guys, and you know, all over social media, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. The support messages and the good luck and well done, and it's just awesome. You know, it really does help, and it means a lot. You know, I appreciate it so much. So thanks for that, and I'll keep trying to do you proud. Remember, train smart, keep it real. I'll see you in the next one.